Hola, soy Stizzy y esto es Peppa. Aprender nosotros. Hola, soy Stizzy y esto es Peppa, mi pato y mi corazón. She's a little grumpy right now, so I'm gonna go put her down. She's muy cansada. I am an educator and an ambassador for Manic Panic, and today we're going to learn all about the color pink. We're also going to learn some Spanish, like, along the way. Yo entiendo mucho, pero no hablo mucho. Yeah, what Peppa said. And I thought I'd start a color series on how to use them, what shades work best, and, how to not fuck up your hair, really, and how to have fun with it. Let's go ahead and start. We're going to go ahead and learn about the color pink. In Spanish, in Espanol, that's rosa. So can you say rosa? We're going to roll your R a little bit. Rosa. Like watch the movie Selena. Learn from there. I ain't your mamas. I ain't going to teach you all that. So, yes. They have about 16, 17 colors. Hold on. Boom. Check this out. Wow. Even more colors. That is so crazy. Anyway, they got about 16 or 17. Siete. I'm going crazy. It's a little late. It's like 3 in the morning. So, 17. And anyway, so they got about 16 or 17 colors in the color rosa. Although this one's like more morada, which is like purple. Which is a little bit darker side. So let's play a game. We're gonna go ahead and rearrange these, and let's look at the colors that we actually have to offer. We'll start off with one of the lightest colors. Let's go ahead and put our lightest colors on this side and our darkest colors on this side. So we've got electric watermelon, which is gonna be about in the middle. This one's got orangey tones, and we'll say about level 7s or best work this way, and level 5s, because you don't ever want to go darker than level 5, really, because that ain't, girl, let's be realistic, that ain't shit ain't gonna work. So this is the Pussycat. So this one's actually one of my favorites. So the electric watermelon and the Pussycat. So these gotta go boom boom in the middle. They're both neons. So anything that says neon on it, that was gonna glow under a dark light. Then let's see, we got hot pink. That's gonna be right here. Here is a big version. They just started selling these too. This is a little dirty right now, so don't look at that. I was just painting. I actually asked for the bigger sizes, and like, girl, yes. So they give me these two. And these are all the cotton candies. I use these colors a lot, if you can't tell. This is the Pink Warrior. This is going to go closer to this side. More Pink Warrior. This is a very beautiful color. It's like a raspberry color. Very gorgeous. Then we've got the Divine Wine. That's also going to be on our darker side. Probably darker than the Mystics. So let's put this over here, because this is like a maroon color. Very gorgeous as well. We're from the Sooner State, so this is like Boomer Sooner color. So hot pink is a very pretty magenta color. It is a very vivid, rich color, and that's going to go right here. Then we also got Cleo Rose, which I haven't gotten to use this one yet, but this one's a very rosy color, a little bit closer to the red side than it is pink, but still very gorgeous. Another raspberry-ish color. This one's going to be more of your, let's say, red-violet, and then this one's going to be more of your red-violet, if you've got those crayon colors. So, let's see, more electric Pussycat. That's going to be over here. Now, the Fleur de Mal is going to be your lightest color. And this is only going to work, listen up, bitch. This is only going to fucking work on a 10 or 11. This is going to be the lightest one. And I'll show you this one, because these ones are actually on my little color spectrum over there. So this one's going to be an 11, the lightest. We'll put this on this side right here. Boom. In this little cup right here. Okay, so after we've already arranged the Fleur de Mal in first place, You know, that's our lightest color. We've also have this fuchsia shop, which is another purpley color. Very gorgeous. It's going to be on this side too. So these colors are going to work best with between 5 and 7, and then 7 and 11. Okay? How fun was that?
Wrong! Try again, dumbass!
Now, these ones, like I said, are more towards like purple. But they're still in the pink spectrum. So, they count, okay? They count. Alright, now that we've gone over all of these colors, the tones, whatever, the fact that they glow in the dark, the neons do, they're very gorgeous. Actually, you know what? If you look at the Pussycat Pink and the watermelon, this is actually what I have in my hair right now. It makes like a really, well, I washed it like maybe 5 times, and it's still pretty vivid. It's about the same color, I'm damn sure. I mean, let's get real here. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And then, dang, I just realized I should have done my nails. But for real, anyway, Peppa, chill out. You know, I had a whole script written out, but I'm really not good with that kind of stuff. So maybe the next episode I'll be like a little bit more organized or whatever. But this is what you get for now. I was gonna have my camera or whatever, but and like this is why it took so long. I was gonna have my camera, and then the camera finally came, and then my lens broke. So it's just one thing after another, and now I'm on my phone, and then I was just organized a little bit. So I was like, let's just get this over with, put this out there, and you know, you just roll the punches. 'Cause that's how it is with me. So we'll figure it out. It'll get better. It's whatever. So the difference between high voltage and the amplified is the amplified actually has more pigment in it, about 30%, and I think is what Jane said. And then we also have on the high voltage side, these always last, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. And as far as the pastels goes, those last like 3 weeks. Unless you never wash your hair like me. Then it'll last forever, okay? So, now I'm going to go ahead and bring up my little serape wig. And I will show you some of the colors and how they turn out. This is a wig that I have been working on for a while. No particular reason, just been working on it in between times. And I was trying to have this done, like I said, but I just keep running into shit. And I'm tired of waiting. I really am. So, let me go ahead and put it in order for you. And this is dry. All of this right here is dry, as you can see. Gorgeous. So this is a serape wig. And it is from the northeastern region of Mexico, which is the Saltillo region. Sorry, my mouth is fucking dry. Anyway, so it's from the Saltillo region. And they still do serape blankets there today. So... And my family is actually from Guanajuato, so yes, that's not too far. Actually, it is, because Guanajuato is like in the middle, so ignore that. Anyway, this is going to be your cotton candy pink, and this really pretty maroon raspberry color right there. That is going to, I'll get you closer here in a second. You can be patient, okay? This really pretty maroon raspberry color that's in between that you're going to see here in a second, that is a divine wine. Then it's going to go the electric pussycat, the electric watermelon, the hot pink. Then we've got the raven. Then we've got more of the divine wine. Then we've got cotton candy, raven, the fleur de mal. The fleur de mal, you'll see, is a very beautiful pastel, pink purple, almost like a lavender pink, which is kind of weird to say. Then you, like I said, you go back into that order of the electric pussycat, the electric watermelon, the hot pink, the divine wine, that mixture, and then it just kind of repeats itself. So the only ones, there's several that aren't on here, so that probably is going to be the pink warrior, the Cleo rose, and I believe we're missing pretty flamingo is what we're missing here, and that one came out after I've already gotten this shipment. So, yeah, that's the one we're missing. And that one has a pretty flamingo, is very gorgeous. It's like a coral color. So it's like that really pretty, like, orange pink, which is similar to the electric watermelon. But the electric watermelon is definitely more of like a hot pink. with a tiny hint of orange. Whereas the, you'll see in this one, this is like a hot pink. The Hot Pussycat pink. Which is like your most neon pink that you're probably going to get. So yeah. This looks gorgeous. It's looking amazing and unfinished. But you know what? I will finish it and I will show you when it's done. We're going to color some of this. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn you this way so you can see. Very gorgeous. Anyway. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just color these little sections right here. And I'll give you guys some examples. So, this is very well used. I don't know if you can see it, but this is very well used. So, all right, here we go. And you know how you do this is you go section by section. So back in the day, we used to call them raccoon tails. But I think, like, a more efficient name would probably be scene tails now. Just because raccoon tails don't really look like that. They don't have harsh lines like this. Alright, here we go. The electric watermelon's next. I want to make sure I'm going in order. Because if I don't go in order, I'm going to screw this up. So next we're going in with the electric watermelon. And we're just going in underneath this pink. Well, they're all pink. We're going in underneath this electric pussycat. Now these colors only take about 45 minutes to dry, and I like to wait for them to get nice and crusty. That way I know that all of the oxygen is like permeated through the hair. And then it doesn't actually like permeate through the hair. It just actually sits on top of it and it like coats it. Kind of like a nice conditioner. Manic Panic is considered a conditioner. It does have, it is paraben free, it's cruelty free, and it doesn't have any of those harsh chemicals, so you don't have to worry about those. It actually leaves your hair feeling really, really nice. You don't have to worry about it fading out super quickly either. So, next we're going in with the hot pink. So you can see what some of these colors look like on. So these are the wet ones. So whenever you see it wet, it's going to be like 2 to 3 shades darker than what it's going to be dry. Normally that's why I like to like make my clients wait, see what their hair looks like dry. I'm like, oh, you better chill the fuck out and sit down. Sit down and shut up! You ain't going nowhere. Holding you hostage. What you guys are thinking, ooh, I'm snitching. Ooh, I'm snitching. She's cussing. Well, guess what? They fucking love me for who I am, fool. They've been with me through the thick and thin, and they love me for who I am. Because they know I'm got mental issues. So, yeah,
she's
fuck with it. So,
beyond.
That's
anyway.
anyway.
Nice one to say that she's beyond.
Lame and embarrassing.
Okay.
You need to chill out. What color is next? I'm going to put this in here some more. Because make sure you're just saturated too. You got to make sure it's really saturated. Not too saturated though. You make it too saturated, it's going to be really bad. I don't know how to explain it other than it's like it gets too moisture and then like it can't do right. I don't know how to explain it other than it just can't do right. Listen to me, okay? It just doesn't do right. Sometimes words just don't work with my brain, okay? And I gotta figure it out on the whim. Oh, so in case you didn't know, I have a schizoaffective disorder, which means I'm really unpredictable, basically. Okay, so next let's do a divine wine. And then that's pretty much the max of those colors that I use in this wig. I'll go ahead and dabble in some little other colors, okay? What am I doing here? So whenever you're putting this divine wine on there, it's going to look like bloody red. I like that. Yes. And it's getting on my skin, and that is okay. You know, I've tasted this stuff before. It doesn't taste very great. I'll be real with you. Which, technically, it is safe to eat, but I do not recommend it. It tastes horrible. I don't know if you ever tasted a lemon seed, but lemon seed in a jar. Okay? It's disgusting. I'll just do you a favor and tell you. Alright, gorgeous. So, here's the wet version, okay? Boom. You can barely see it from there. Ooh, so there's the wet version, alright? And then, after the wet version, you're going to get this version. So, remember how I told you, it's going to be 2 to 3 shades darker on this side. And then you're going to get this over here, which is a very pretty raspberry, like I showed you. A very pretty, like, raspberry color. Boomer sooner colors, like raspberry maroon. The few colors, like I said, that we haven't used are the Pink Warrior and the Fuchsia and the Cleo Rose. And then there's also Pretty Flamingo, but I don't have that color on me. Just trust and believe that it's gorgeous color. It's coral. So I just know this one's going to be gorgeous. Here we go. Yep. That's how I end up eating it. Oh, I just knew it. Right out, this looks like strawberry jam. That's exactly what it looks like. So let's see what it looks like on the hair. Definitely 7 or higher because it's so vibrant. I'll show you here in a second. It's at a really soft red pink. I don't know how else to describe it because it's not really red. More red, red violet. Cleo Rose is a rose color. Go figure. Let's do some Pink Warrior. Pink Warrior I've actually used and I really like it. It's a deep pink. Let's go with just a dip. A little dip and a dab. Pink Warrior, it's like a dark magenta. I'm just doing little pats too with a paintbrush. Yes, I really like these two colors together. So actually the Cleo Rose and the Pink Warrior go really well together. Let's look. They look really pretty together. Now let's try Mystic Heather and Fuchsia Shock. There we go. Okay, so after we have added the Cleo Rose and the Pink Warrior, we're going to go ahead and look at the Fuchsia Shock. It's a very deep magenta color when it first goes on. So, but don't be fooled by appearances. It turns this really pretty between like maroon and mauve, but still really, really vibrant. And then this Cleo Rose, I love this Cleo Rose. It's like the prettiest Barbie pink.
Child. Anyway.
So after we've used the Fuchsia Shock, we're going to look at the Mystic Heather, which first glances at this is it's very purple, and it actually needs to be on the lighter end of the spectrum because when you're first looking at it, it looks like it's going to be dark, but it's actually a pastel color, so you would need to use a level 9 or higher, or you would have to have a level 9 or higher for this realistically to work well on your hair. And when putting this on, it does look lavender. It's not. It's like if pink and lavender had a baby and made a pastel color, that's what it would be. The top one right here, the dark one towards the middle, This is the Fuchsia Shock. And then the one between those, between the Cotton Candy, is the Mystic Heather. And the Mystic Heather, like I said, is a really pretty, like, pink lavender color. This is going to look really neat whenever it dries. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you didn't mind all the disorganizedness. I felt like I just put it off way too long. I just need to get it over with and get it done. I hope you learned a little bit of something. A little bit of Spanish. You learned at least rosa. I hope you learned a little bit of something, whether it was a little bit of something or a lot of nothing. And the next color that we're going to be doing is the color orange. There's not very many colors they have to offer for the series of orange. Probably like 5. But that one was really cool, and we're going to be doing a pumpkin for Halloween. So join me next time. Bye.